好，就是我想问你呢，要怎样才能对爱情保持有的新鲜感？
我个人比较倾向于跟对方一起打游戏啊，或者一起出去玩。我的想法就是跟旧的人尝试新的事物，
那就是假如你们在做这些新的事物的时候，都是有哪些对方可能需要做哪些事情，才让你觉得心花怒放，就是会让你想要跟他一直走下去。
例如我们在打游戏的时候，在我快死的时候，他替我挡下一个致命伤，或者是说一些生活中的小细节，例如电视剧常常演的，人家女主角要弯腰捡东西的时候，男主角都会帮你扶住那个桌角。
你觉得你比较喜欢怎样的男生？怎样的男生才能让你感到有趣，就进而对他觉得这个人好像很不错哦？
我喜欢那种贴心的男生，就是不管你怎么的去烦人家，他都会待你如初一样。
那就是我觉得呢，就是新鲜感嘛，情侣之间交往一定会去做一些很浪漫的事情，例如看电影。那你跟你男朋友有这种浪漫经验吗？
有，就是我有一次跟男朋友去看电影，然后看了一个恐怖电影，结果不小心太恐怖了，全场就只有我一个人尖叫。我男朋友那时候就很贴心的，就是拍拍我的头安慰我，然后那时候就觉得so sweet。
那例如吃饭的时候，就是假如说你现在不方便，例如你喜欢边吃边玩手机，那他会喂你吗？
不会，因为我觉得吃饭这种小事情我可以自己来。
那在求学阶段呢，虽然谈恋爱是滋养身心的一个很不错的方法，可是呢，读书也相当重要。那你跟你的对象就是有做什么，就是让自己变得更好的事情吗 ？Together，
就是我们会一起相约到一个地方去读书，互相讨论一些题目，然后就会一起慢慢的进步。
好，十分浪漫，好，非常感谢，阿里嘎多。
来，下面一位，好来。And what happens when the butterflies are gone, when the romance is gone, when the intimacy isn't as exciting as it used to be? What happens when all of that stuff is going on? September 8th, 2000 was an awesome day for me because that was the day that I met Crystal after a high school football game. I was so crazy about her. I was completely happy to look like a fool for love. Right? You just don't care. I would write her love notes just to tell her how much I cared about her. I was trying to come up with poetry even though I wasn't a poet. I would try to do anything and everything to make her feel what I felt. And I think probably most of you, if you've been in a relationship, maybe you've been married, there was a point in time when you probably have a similar story. We will passionately pursue what we want but don't have. But what happens after you have them is more important than before you have them. What happens after you say, I do? When life begins to happen and things begin to come at you, and now you've got a job and now you've got kids. When people without kids come up to me and tell me they're busy, I laugh. But here's the thing is what happens when all of those things begin to happen in life and everything is fighting for your time. What happens a lot of times is we start neglecting our relationship with our spouse. Because they've been around for a long time. They'll understand. I'm sorry, I'm just busy. I've got a lot on my plate. I've got too much going on. And all of a sudden we begin to neglect that relationship that is the most important relationship you have. Now here's the thing is that means that you have to date your spouse. Well, Brian, I can't get a sitter. I can't go on dates. I get excuses all the time. I can't get a sitter. We just can't do it. Maybe you're sitting here going, I'd love to go on a vacation with just me and her, but there is no way. It's just not in the budget. Here's the thing. Excuses are what people give, lazy people give, when they know they should be doing something. Maybe you can't get a sitter. I understand that those things really do happen, but you can do dessert and a movie after the kids are in bed. That just takes a little bit of thought and effort on your part. It's not something you go, oh yeah, kids are in bed, let's do dessert. No, you're saying, hey honey, I want to spend time with you. We can't get a babysitter. I'm gonna get your favorite dessert. I'm gonna get your favorite movie, and I'm gonna spend some time with you. We're gonna date. Maybe you say, I can't go on vacation. Maybe you need to do a 3-day staycation right there at the house, and clothing is optional. Come on, that's the way you do things. The only limit in a passionate pursuit in marriage is a limited imagination. You'd never stop pursuing your spouse. When you get a ring on it, you keep dating your spouse. You keep going after them. There are things about Crystal that I learn all the time, right? Because even though we've been married for 17 years, I'm still learning something about her. If we want marriages that are healthy, that are happy, we cannot be lazy in our relationships. We must invest time, effort, and energy in them. The grass is not greener on the other side. The grass is always greener where you water it.